A lot of main characters have a rival. For Naruto it's Sasuke, for Goku it's Vegeta, and for Soul it's Kai. I'm fairly new to Guilty Gear, and it's time I start learning every character. And this time, it's none other than the posh-looking trainee dummy, Ky. Supposedly easy to pick up by new players, and overpowered in Guilty Gear's lore, I will play 10 games to answer a few questions. How easy is this character to pick up? How fun is he? His strengths and weaknesses according to my 10 games, and give him an overall rating out of 10, with 10 being the best. So after learning a wall break combo, I set out to have my first match. I quickly realized Nagu can't do much against my projectiles, so this was an easy first game. Unlike Soul, I was able to improvise with Ky pretty quickly. This could be because of the Nagu's skill level though. Next game started off the same, but it went downhill quick. I was being countered constantly because I hadn't learned any punch or kick combos. This was the majority of the second round, so let's move on. I realized I needed more combo starters. I managed to learn one along with refine my current one to only needing one Roman cancel, and then we were off to our next match. I lost the next game. And the game after that. However, this matchup, I also lost. Now onto my 6th game against a speed ninja. I was overwhelmed in the first round, but I realized my opponent is very similar to me. You see, my main combo starter is his poke attack, and I always do the same combo if I don't have any burst or tension. My opponent also has one combo he does really fast, but he also adds his other move and mix it up a bit. But after this read, the game was mine. The last round was very weird. This guy did not know his shadow clones take damage, but I did, so I just won. Things were finally looking up for me. Maybe I'm good at Ky now. Never mind. This round was fun. It was from this point I would get a lot more wall breaks, and I had my second longest string in this game. I also used my other super for the first time. Next up was the new addition to the game, Slayer. I struggle against this character with my main, so playing with Sky would definitely be interesting. I did equalize and we went to the final round, only to lose connection. I learned a new string and we went on to our second final game. I pummeled my opponent with a nice string that I dropped. Twice. I lose the next round because my poke gets outranged by a kick. It doesn't matter because with my fluidity I secured the game. We move on to our final opponent, and I feel like this game captures my improvements perfectly. The game starts and I'm immediately hit first. I am patient though, and I just block. I see that I can't punch, so I poke. I go for a kick starting combo, which I never used to before. I use my projectile to create some space, however I am countered. I go for punches, which I never used to do. I go for the punch and I get my best combo in these 10 games. I finish with an ult, and that is the first round. The next round starts and I immediately go back. I push with my projectile and get a cheeky hit. However, I'm hit by a barrage of attacks and pushed up against the wall. I get a nice grab, trying for some space. I use my ult to create some more space, but I am punished heavily for that. I get hit by a barrage of assaults again, but I get a nice counter. I try to go for a long string, but it gets burst. I'm countered and in a bad position. I do grab her though, and now she's up against the wall. And right here is where the standoff begins. Due to a misinput, I secure the game and finish my 10-game run. I think Ky is very easy to pick up. He doesn't have many complex moves and not a lot of moves, but they all seem to flow really well with each other. His projectiles are very fun and can be very disrupting to his enemies, but apart from that, he doesn't have a lot of air attacks. So he's fun, but can get boring quick if you play him a lot. He has easy, high damaging combos, but he does not have the best air attacks and anti-airs. I would definitely recommend this character to new players, and I'd rate him an 8.3 out of 10. Comment below what character I should do next.